Virginia Tech, and you've said your prayers, little one, because it's time for Enter Sandman. The Groupers will get this season underway as toe meets leather. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Hokies offense will be first on the attack. Might be changing the route. Motion from the wideout. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Finds the tight end. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Safe completion on the screen. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Using the quick game. Turns it on at midfield. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
He goes out of bounds after picking up a few at the 35-yard line. The Hokies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. There he goes! Heading to the end zone, and he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies. First touchdown of the game in Lane Stadium, and take my hand, the Hokies want to go to Never Never Land.
That is perfect. That's the way you start a ball game. Get the crowd rolling at home, especially these fans. Virginia Tech has some of the best fans in the country.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. Back open in the middle. Stumbled to the ground.
I think this defense really needs to start thinking about really fencing this quarterback in. You cannot let him go east or west because he will extend the play with his legs and his speed and then hurt you throwing the football.
Part of the Hokies' DNA to rely on that ground game, sort of like a Kevin Jones type guy.
No doubt, and I think it's always what's made these offenses go. Like the running game, the versatility of the running game, but you got to have that bell cow that you can hand it off to establish it.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit to the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. That last completion sets him up on second down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They need the 40 to convert here on third down. The play action fake. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Hokies will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. That thing was down for... So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Hokies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll give it to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. I saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage situation. 3rd and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the first down, but it was a good tackle, and the receiver got absolutely nowhere after the catch.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Yeah, at this point of the drive, 4th down and inches in your opponent's territory, you're trying to get into field goal range. You're just going to run the football. You're going to try to be more physical at the line of scrimmage. They were right there.
And the Hokies getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his tight end. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. Line getting set on 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
Defense, man, you got to go low, and you got to chop that tree down, right? Go with the legs, take the legs out from underneath them so he can't continue to churn those puppies out and get extra yards after contact like he did there.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. About to have the 9th snap on this drive. You don't want to settle for a field goal. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
Nice drive, nice touchdown. I love this offense's response to what happened a week ago. Listen, we're 0-1, so be it. Let's put the foot on the gas. Let's move forward.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. Brought down, but not before he pulled his way inside the 10 to the 8.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of gains all game long. You keep running the football this way.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies! The offense basically has the whole field in front of them, backed up close to their own end zone. He'll start this drive going to the air. Oh, they're after him. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love this slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
He'll do it himself. Picks up the first down, still moving. He finds enough daylight and gets it out across the 45, out of bounds at the 47, and a big run there. Off play action on first down. Extending the play. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
The #1 key for this defense coming into this game was finding a way to stop this quarterback from running the football. And guys, they have not done a good job of that early in this game. He has been able to get out of the pocket, whether it's been designed runs or scrambles like on what we just saw. The defense has got to start changing it up. They need to spy him more, I think, moving forward.
The give to the tailback. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Now the play fake. There's the pressure. They're working that left side. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the... And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Hokies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll go to the counter play. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. They'll try to run for it. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll run it from the gun. Hard running there. They get him down, tough run, picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19.
And, you know, when we talk about great 3rd down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
Trucks through the defender. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. And the Hokies are moving quickly down the field. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be keying him too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration, anticipating this guy to touch it again.
Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Hokies! And they take it in for 6. They'll toss it to the outside on the left. Wide open spaces. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a 1st down. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line.
And after a successful run like that on 1st down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on 2nd, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on 3rd.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
And this offense looking more and more like themselves.
Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
That's exactly the start you want when you're on offense. In this situation, 4-minute offense, I'm not worried about scoring. I'm not worried about getting a bunch of first downs. I need 2. I need 2 first downs, and I'm going to let that clock tick, and I walk out of here with the W.
And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. 1st and 10 coming up. Gives it on the option. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Leaves it with the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? The Hokies really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a... They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line.
Turning on the Jets. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive. And the Hokies will snap it on 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Rides the back on the option, the give. Oh, he's got some space.
And you want to dominate the football game like these guys have all day. Dominate the line of scrimmage. You know, turn and hand the ball off to your running back. It's a good recipe. It makes every quarterback better. It makes every OC better. Just turn, hand the football off, especially when you're winning the ball game.
To the ground with the back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. After the productive 1st down play at 2nd and 6. Quarterback running on the draw. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. The Hokies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. And the Hokies pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Gives it on the option. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change.
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a win.